Hello, and welcome to the Art of Living Well podcast. I'm Stephanie Mae Potter, and I'm here with my co-host, Marnie Dotches-Marmette.
We created the Art of Living Well podcast to empower you to live your happiest, healthiest, and most authentic life. Each week, we will bring you inspiring and motivating conversations covering health and wellness topics, including fitness, mindset, food, travel, product reviews, and strategies from a variety of experts, including our own bank of knowledge.
We are excited to educate, motivate, and inspire you to change the way you perceive health and discover your art of living well. Get ready to feel inspired.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Beekeepers Naturals, the company on a mission to reinvent your medicine cabinet by creating clean and natural remedies that actually work.
I started using Beekeepers Naturals a couple years ago after hearing about them on a podcast. And I just loved how effective they worked. They're clean, non-toxic, and natural ingredients. The company's obsessive research and their pesticide testing, as well as their mission to support the pollinators.
I just started using their propolis spray and I absolutely love it. The throat spray is really your daily dose of defense when it comes to naturally supporting your immune system and soothing a scratchy throat. With just 3 simple ingredients, this spray is powered by sustainably sourced bee propolis, an incredible germ fighter that contains over 300 beneficial compounds. It's exactly what your body needs during cold and flu season. And I just love this spray. I use it every morning. It's super easy to use. I just spray it like right in my mouth and off I go. And it tastes good. And I love how they do all this research and testing, and their remedies are so clean and effective.
Another product we love is the Bee Chill Honey. We all get stressed out, right? But a dose of the Bee Chill can help take the edge off. It's great at bedtime. You can put a spoonful of it in your tea to help you toss and turn less.
I've actually been doing that most nights. I've been putting a little scoop in my tea and mixing it up, and it tastes so good and it's so calming. And I love having that at the end of the night to just kind of relax me before I go to bed.
And a couple other of their honey products are so great. You can buy the Bee Chill in travel size sticks. And so I recently went on a trip and brought it with me. I used it in my tea. I use it in my plain yogurt. And I just have to add that their superfood cacao honey is delicious. I make these chocolate protein balls with it, and they're so good. I actually just made them last night. Now that we're going into winter, it's a great time to upgrade your medicine cabinet and stock it with immune-supporting products. To save 15% off on your first order, go to beekeepersnaturals.com/artoflivingwell. That's beekeepersnaturals.com/ARTOFLIVINGWELL to save 15% off. Simply enter the code Art of Living Well at checkout and shop now for 15% off our favorite immune supporting products that your whole family will love.
Welcome to this bonus episode of the Art of Living Well podcast. We are so excited. Today is our year anniversary. Woohoo! We made it to 1 year. Not that we ever thought we wouldn't, right, Stephanie?
I know, but it's been such a journey, Marnie. And I think a year ago when we dropped our first episode, which, we probably don't even want to go back and listen to because of how we sounded during that first intro. But I don't think I could have imagined this being so fulfilling, so exciting and energizing as it's been for me and for you too. I know I don't want to put words in your mouth.
No, I completely agree. It's been quite a journey and a ride, and it's been so much fun. And as much as I cringe when I listen to that first episode, it's a good reminder to see how much we've both grown over the course of the year, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I guess you have a career or had a degree in journalism, but this was not
broadcast journalism, mind you.
That's
So it's very different.
very different. This was not what I went to school for or what I thought I would do even 5 years ago, but it's been so fun to learn and meet so many new people that we've been introduced to, that we've interviewed. And it's, I hope our listeners are all gaining a lot of knowledge and motivation and inspiration, because you and I are too, just as equally as we want our listeners to learn and grow. We do that every single time we have these conversations.
Absolutely. And we want to shout out to some people that helped us in this journey and really helped us get started. We want to give them some thank yous because we're just so appreciative, and hopefully we can pay it forward to other people that are interested in learning how to start a podcast. But April Seifert, is that how you say her last name? Seifert?
Yes.
She was instrumental in getting us started, right?
Absolutely. And even gave us an editor recommendation. Yasna Borzna has been huge. And she was on our podcast, and we did an amazing episode with her over the summer.
Yep. Our first guest, Betsy Weiner. So appreciative that she took the leap and came on our podcast, as a first guest.
And twice she's been on. We did a bonus episode.
Yes, that's right. 2 times.
Yes. Nicole Nelson from Living Well with Nick was a huge help, and she has her own podcast, and just a lot of encouragement. People that just said, go for it and do it. And that's what we needed a little over a year ago when we were making a decision whether to venture on this journey.
And then we had Fred Haberman from Freak Flag Organics. And he's really been a mentor to us. He was also a guest on our podcast, but also gave us lots of business advice and was super helpful. And we always really enjoy talking with him.
And same with Aaron Newkirk, who was also a guest very early on and really helped Marnie and I kind of hone in on where we want this to go. And we want this to be more, we want the Art of Living Well to be more than just a podcast. We want it to be a community and to offer you guys what you need through different programs, such as the Community Liver Detox that we run quarterly. So thank you, Aaron, for all your advice and counsel.
And also we want to thank Samantha from Healing Elements. Her company, Healing Elements, was really our first sponsor on this podcast. And we're so appreciative of her. And she has such an amazing boutique yoga and wellness center in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area.
And we also want to thank our families, our husbands, and our kids, because this has been a lot of work for Marnie and I. And sometimes it doesn't always, come at the most convenient times for our families, and they have to be quiet. And when we're recording in our house, especially during the pandemic, we've been doing a lot more recording at home. So thank you, everyone, and for listening to our podcast, all of you out there, family, friends, loyal listeners. We really appreciate everyone.
So we so appreciate you. And we're just shy of 15,000 downloads. So we're so proud and excited about that. Our goal for, today was 10,000 downloads, and we really beat that by quite a bit. So we're very proud of that fact. And we just want to celebrate.
Yes. So we actually have a giveaway we're running right now on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, please follow us. And if you head over there, you have an opportunity to win a brand new Art of Living Well journal in either red or blue. And also you can join our Thrive During the Holiday Season program for free. That's included as part of the Instagram giveaway that we're doing. So head on over there, tag your friends. You can get bonus entries if you share it in a story. And yeah, we'd love to have you join our upcoming program.
Tell me about it, Stephanie. Remind me, what is the Thrive program?
Well, we want everyone to thrive during the holiday season. And we know it can be a little busy and stressful and lots of social engagements. And we also know that that's going to look a lot differently than this year. But creating a community so that we can bring like-minded people together. You're going to get Lots of support and inspiration via Marnie and I. You're going to get weekly recipe books that are focused on the holiday time of year. You're going to get weekly guided meditations. You'll have a yoga class that you can that you can participate in at your leisure, and a weekly support group. And really, we know that this time of year can be a little bit more stressful, and sometimes our habits get a little bit off track. And we want you guys to just keep true to what you want for the holiday season and focus on what's important to you. And so we'll be there for you.
And all the details will be in the show notes. And so you can go to the show notes and find the links to sign up, or on Instagram, Facebook, reach out to us. And we're super excited to have you join our community. We also have our first quarterly book club running on November 12th. And this is a free community event. And the book we're reading is The Last Law of Attraction Book You'll Ever Need to Read by author Andre Kap. He was on episode 45 of our podcast. And we were just really looking forward to having a discussion about this topic, the last law of attraction, because Stephanie and I were so engaged in our conversation with him when we had him on the episode that we thought that we wanted to dive deeper. And so please join us on November 12th.
And even if you can't make the 12th, read the book, and we can have, you can reach out to us and we can engage otherwise, but highly encourage you guys to read the book. And then the other upcoming event that won't be until January, but just to save the date for our community quarterly liver detox. We've run this already, I think, 3 different times. We had such a great turnout in September, and we want to get the date out there because people are already asking us for when the next detox is. They felt so amazing. The testimonials we've gotten back so far are just beyond positive. Such great experiences. Everyone feels great. And I think after the holiday season, speaking of holidays, January is just a good time to reset all those healthy habits that you've created.
So just mark the date down, January 10th, in your calendar, and more details will be coming soon. The sign up is available now, but it'll be available for a while. So, and we also would love for you to take a moment and rate and review our podcast. And you can do that by heading over to Apple Podcasts and finding The Art of Living Well. And the ratings really help us. People find us easier the higher the ratings we have. So we really do appreciate you taking the time to do that if you're enjoying our show.
And also just sharing it with anyone who you think may benefit from the information. Share it on your social media, share it with a friend, a neighbor, a family member. Like Marnie said, that really helps increase our reach so that more people around the world can benefit from the information that we're sharing.
And then we also would just love to hear from you guys more, whether it's on social media or sending us an email or a direct message. We'd love to know, what programs you want to see us offering. We're really going to be focusing on building community in this upcoming year. And we want to hear from you guys about, what guests you'd like to us to have on, what topics you'd like to hear more about. So anything that you want to share with us, we would love to hear from you.
Yes. So with that, I guess everyone have a great day and
have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend. That's right. It's Friday. It's Halloween tomorrow. So go
stay
enjoy
safe.
yourselves. And you'll be hearing from us soon.
Thank you so much for listening to the Art of Living Well podcast. We are so grateful that you joined us today.
If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend or anyone else you think may benefit from this information. We'd love for you to subscribe to our podcast, leave us a review, and tag the Art of Living Well podcast on social media.
If you want more inspiration in between episodes, you can find us on social media at theartofliving_well on Instagram and Facebook, where we will share snippets from our daily lives and our journey to living well.